Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I just wanted to bring a message to you guys about all the things that are happening in the weather lately. And actually, in the whole United States, there's so much turmoil, there's so much divisiveness, there's so much going on. And do y'all feel it? It's just like, oh my gosh, what's happening in this world? It's like a powder keg. It feels like it's about to explode, and it's kind of scary. So I asked Spirit, what message do you have for all of us that are feeling a little scared right now? And this is what I got. Okay, so I got a download. It came yesterday, and I did write it down. So I'm going to refer to my notes at some point, but I'm going to tell you what I got. So the sun radiates a spectrum of colors. Y'all know that. And it helps heal us, it helps heal the earth, and it actually brings us together. But, you know, it has a different effect on earth itself. Uh, it all works together. You know, the more help we need to live peacefully, to heal society, the more the earth reacts to the sun, to the atmosphere, right? So as we're receiving this healing, I feel like this is changing the climate of the earth. Um, the earth is reacting to the sun, to the atmosphere. So you could actually say, this is going to sound weird, but the extreme weather that we are dealing with is like self-induced. I tried to turn on another light. For some reason, this just gets darker here. It's in the middle of the afternoon. It's very bright, but I don't know, somehow this backlighting is getting lower and lower. But y'all have heard of the shift. Everybody's talking about the shift that we're all going through. And, this is part of that shift. That's what this is all about. And we do have free will you know, to shift our planet into a more peaceful planet that coexists with all others in compassion and love. Or we can actually shift this planet into a cataclysmic event, which is very scary. And we hear all the time, in the news station, if you read print online and everything, they're making fun of people that are woke. It's like, oh, the woke, the woke. And we hear that all the time. But the woke have already chosen to walk a path of love, of compassion, of choosing the positive. They've decided to believe that there's good in all of us and know that the forces that are trying to divide us can be conquered. That, we don't have to focus on them. We don't have to give them our power. Those forces, they don't want us to take back our power. They don't want us to remember that we have control on our lives, that we have a choice. And this is our earth, it's all of our earth. There are forces that are manipulating us to fear one another, divide and conquer. And it is very scary. But if we allow this division to continue growing, it will devour us. It'll send us down a very dark path. Being woke, it's not a negative thing. Some have tried to make it sound like it's negative, but it is not. Being woke is understanding that you're being manipulated. It's understanding, being woke is believing and loving other people and having compassion for other people, no matter what their belief systems are, no matter where they were born, no matter what color skin they have, no matter who they love. That's what woke means. And you've got the power to turn away from all of that nonsense of manipulation, of fear mongering. You have the power to turn away from it. Also, we need to remember to pray for those in need, to love our community. Love the community you are in. So, we're looking out into the whole world. We're seeing the whole world's on fire. We want to help the people in Gaza. We want to help the people in different countries. We want to help the whole world. But you only have so much reach. You can only do so much. But each and every person that hears this, if they'll do what they can in their own communities, that's what we need. We need people to do in their own communities, to open up their own hearts, to open up their own minds, to be woke, to love the community that they're in, to focus on being compassionate, loving member of that community, and propagate this feeling of love, compassion, and kindness in your community, and it'll just echo out into the universe. It really does. Woke people will always choose love and compassion in all areas of their life. And just because you're kind, compassionate, loving doesn't mean that you have to look away and not see what's going on in other countries, or what's going on with your government. That doesn't mean to turn a blind eye and say, well, whatever happens, happens. I'm going to live my life and be happy. Of course, you still need to contribute to your community, and that means by making sure that you're voting for the most positive thing that you can. So that's the way you should look at your vote, to uplift other people, uplift your community, to be positive, have a positive effect on your community and the world that you live in. So who are you going to vote for? It's your choice, of course. Follow your higher self, do a little meditation if you must, and follow your heart. Choose the most loving, compassionate leader that is joyful, that brings a message of hopefulness. As more of us turn away from fear and division, that's going to heal the rifts between, brothers, sisters, families, countries. And then the earth will heal as well. So all this tension, all this energy that's built up, all this division, all this fear-mongering, all the things going on in the world is having a direct effect, this energy, on our earth. Everything goes hand in hand with one another. It really does. So the healing that we're receiving, that we need, may not be as conducive to the earth, to what the earth needs. So the earth is like reacting. It's a trigger, and it's meant to happen like that because it has to get our attention. But we're doing something wrong. Because if everything was fine and the sun was shining and it was cool air and nothing was bothering us, and we could act as rotten and horrible as we wanted to. But when we're doing horrible things to one another, killing each other, families are divided over politics, all these things that have been happening the last few years, this energy is just it's just growing and growing and growing. It really is. It's like a powder keg. Now, I am bringing this message because I want y'all to be hopeful, that it doesn't have to be that way. And we will move away from this fear and this division, because nobody wants this. And as we do that, as we make good choices in our life, and start healing all these rifts between families, friends, all this politics stuff, calm down. Now I'm going to tell you, we are going to go through, we're going to go up some up and downs, but we're getting to the other side of this. That's what's good. We're getting to the other side of it. Now I know that ever since Trump has come on the scene, we've had we've all been saying, when's this going to be over? When is this nightmare going to be over? But we are all part of it. We're all part of it. We have to do our job to get ourselves out of it. So we have to turn away from the fear, from the division, heal the rifts, reach out to your friends and family. Maybe there's a family member that, Years ago on Thanksgiving, y'all had a, argument over politics or whatever. Heal these rifts. It will heal the earth. It will heal all the energy of the earth. And that's what we need to do. And the weather will shift. So as we heal all this energy that's going on in the world, as that heals, this earth will heal also. And, our weather will become more calm or more comfortable. But there's already a lot of momentum built up, and that's why we're seeing these hurricanes and everything. And it's going to take time for that all to release. So it's not going to just dissipate. That energy is real and it is here. So we're going to see this energy combust. So I don't know. I think I would rather it be a weather related energy thing than a bomb being thrown at somebody, at a country. I know that neither one is good. Neither one is good, but at least you have a chance to get out of the way. With a hurricane coming, you can move out of the way and just destroy the property. It's fine, but as long as nobody's harmed, right? So this energy is going to be released. It needs to be released, but things are going to get better. They really are going to get better when when we calm down here. Our weather will get better. You notice how it's gone hand in hand. I don't know if y'all don't see that, but I see it very clearly that it's just gone hand in hand of how our this energy is in the world, how we feel about each other in the world, how we're so divided and it's us against them kind of thing, and that's not good. It's just not good. So we need to store up or bank calm, loving energy, because we've stored up all this anger, madness, divisiveness. And I mean, it's stored up in many different ways. So you could look at it like this. Trump came on the scene. We didn't like Trump. And we have a lot of hatred, a lot of anger towards Trump because he did a lot of things that we didn't like. And so we're all upset and angry with him and we want him to go away. But all this energy that is negative isn't good. It really isn't good. So, we just have to stop feeling like we want to get him and attack him. We just want him to leave. Please, we're just going to vote him away. Just like we did last time. Nobody voted, they didn't vote for him. He didn't become president. He won't become president this time either. So just kind of save that energy for some different passion in your life. Don't get all upset. I know it's hard to do because I have those feelings too. I'm just like you. I will sometimes say, horrible things about Trump that, I don't like him. And I don't say it like that. I say it in a horrible way because I get so sick of hearing him and I understand how you're feeling. But that is contributing to all this volatile energy. We're contributing it, even though we feel we're the woke ones. We're understanding, loving, kind, compassionate, but we still have this hatred for this man. We really do. And we've got to stop doing that. We've got to start editing ourselves, okay? And know that he was here for a reason. He came here for a reason, and that is to bring everybody together, all right? That's what he did. He brought everybody together. He made us realize we're stronger all together. He had to take away a lot of things. He had to get us frustrated and angry and everything, and, all this division. He couldn't have done all this if this division hadn't already started. He couldn't have done this all by himself. He's had a lot of help, So just know that we don't want to add any more fuel to this fire. We're going to start taking away. We're going to douse the water on this fire. Okay? So believe in your brothers, sisters. Believe in them. Love them. Find common ground with them, because we have more in common than we then we don't have in common, you know. And I have neighbors that have Trump signs out, and I'm like, what's wrong with them? I know they're really nice people. I talk to her here and there, and we're not like friends, but I'll see her here and there, and she's a super nice lady, you know. But they believe in something different than I do. They see something different than I do, and we got to give these people a pass. We got to give them a pass, and hopefully they'll see through love, kindness, compassion that it's a better way to be. That it's, you know, better to have a leader that's loving, kind, and compassionate. That this whole United States is better off with a leader that's filled with kindness and compassion. And you don't need somebody to be a bully to be strong. You need somebody to be compassionate to be strong. So we just need people to reflect that. You know, we have to reflect that in our lives. And when we do that, more people will become woke. More people will understand that. Now there's diehard, you know, Trump lovers or whatever, and I understand that. But we just need to have love and compassion, and that will help us shift from all this manipulation. So shift from manipulation, shift into the power of love. Because that's really the only thing that matters in life is love, you know. When you pass on from this world, are you going to say, how much money is in the bank? What a big house did I live in? You're going to say, where's the person I love? I want to say goodbye to them when you're on your deathbed. What really matters is love. What really matters is the people in your life to show love and compassion to. So that's the message for you guys. Things are going to be okay. They really are. Like I said, we're going to go through a few more ups and downs because we've got this accumulation of energy that has to be released. But it will be. It'll be released, and it's going to be okay. That doesn't mean that, you know, when the election's over, everything's going to be peaceful. Maybe some chaos for a little bit. This has got to be released. So that will be released in that, and then things will start calming down. Calming down. Okay? All right. So that's the message for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. If you would like to get a reading with me, I'm happy to do that. A tarot reading. If you need a healing session, energy cleanse, chakra balancing, let me know. Okay? Look down below. There's my email. Okay? Love you guys. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now.